Hello everyone, welcome to Explore CSE Knowledge. Today we are going to learn about how to write a C program that takes two integer variables and calculates their remainder. So here is the solve of the C program. Hash input stdio.h integer main function where we are taking integer type of variable number 1, number 2 and remainder where we are putting our and calculate our remainder number 1 percentage number 2. Then prompt user for input we are using printf function for taking enter the first integer number. Then scanf function where the user enter the first integer. Same using printf function for enter the second integer number. Then we are check if the second number is 0 or not. If number 2 is equal to 0, then it display as error that division by 0 is not allowed. Then in else condition, it calculates the remainder that number 1 remainder number 2. Then display the result using printf function that the remainder of percentage t is divided by percentage t is percentage t backslash n. Then number 1, number 2 remainder and return 0. So we are going to type in this code in the code blocks. We are going to the code blocks and typing our code hash include stdio.h. So hash include stdio.h. Why we are using this? What is the purpose of using hash include stdio.h in a C program? Hash include stdio.h is a header file library that let us work with input and output functions such as printf, scanf function. And header files adds functionality to C programs. So you are typing the code hash include stdio.h, then integer main function. Where we are taking integer type of variables number 1, number 2 and remainder. Then enter the first integer using scanf function to taking the first integer from the user percentage t and percent number 1. Then we are taking enter the second integer percentage t and percent number 2. Then we are checking if our number 2 is equal to is 0. Then it display as an error that divided by 0 is not allowed. Then in else condition we are calculate our remainder and put our result in remainder variable. So number 1 remainder number 2. Then print using printf function that the remainder of percentage d is divided by percentage d is percentage d backslash n and number 1, number 2 and remainder. and using return 0. So we build and run the code. So enter the first integer, suppose 17. Enter the second integer, suppose 5. So it showing that the remainder of 17 is divided by 5 is 2. So if we build and run the code again, to check the if condition, we are taking enter the first integer as 10, second integer suppose taking 0, then it displays that error divided by 0 is not allowed.